Afternoon to you wherever you are, and it's Friday the 24th of October 2025. We are still in the markets looking for opportunities to continue to grow our wealth, and boy, are these stocks indeed growing our wealth? Absolutely so. The big guns are roaring in the markets as usual, as expected, as plotted, and we cannot but continue to enjoy a great ride. As we speak, all the powerful stocks are rising. There is a battle of the cement companies. Aradel is leading the charge in the oil and gas sector. And of course, what do we have? We also have the likes of USCN trying to resurrect all the big guns, no one sleeping. MTN firing up above 500. Aradel giving us a taste of what it means to be a blue chip, touching 800 and retreating a bit. No official change to 800 yet until we see the 100,000 transaction at once. But guess what? It's been a fantastic watch because we took position early and we are just enjoying the ride. Good afternoon, everybody. You know how we do it. Is Friday. Today we will not have too much time to take comments. By 12:45 p.m. we will be proceeding to getting the lines open on TikTok to take your calls. I am your wealth creation enthusiast with a passion for helping individuals and corporate organizations build and grow their personal and corporate net worth via investing in the capital markets. And today we will go again because here we try to stay invested, looking through for any form of opportunity to pounce. I hope you are having a nice time seeing your portfolio grow, and as long as your portfolio is balanced, having a greater ratio of the strong and powerful companies, then you should be smiling now, because on a daily basis, if you are not adding hundreds of thousands, you are adding millions on a daily basis. And what a fantastic watch. I kept crying and shouting all through several months this year, buy Aradel, 400 and something naira, too cheap. But it fell on deaf ears at some times. And then, of course, I'm glad that so many of us here bought Aradel. Now you can see some people are almost hitting 100% for a stock they bought at 400 naira plus per share. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. So, activities of trading yesterday on the floor of the stock exchange. The all-share index increased yesterday once again, even as the Nigerian exchange recorded a 50.1% year-to-date gain. Market capitalization hitting 98 trillion naira on Thursday as the third quarter earnings release continues to fuel the rally. The market investors are expecting fantastic results from the big companies, and they are queuing up. Equity investors increase their positions in some value and growth stocks in anticipation that their results will trigger market re-rating. Stockbrokers said the rally will likely push market value of the all listed companies above 100 trillion in October. Are we about to enjoy history as the Nigerian Stock Exchange hits 100 trillion naira market capitalization for the first time ever? Will it happen in October, or will it fizzle out? We are at 98 trillion naira as we speak. And from the surge I'm seeing today in most of these companies, I think it may just continue beyond 98 trillion, at least for today. Due to sustained bargain hunting, NGX key market performance indicators climbed by 49 basis points, while year-to-date returns, as stated earlier, is at 50.1%. Data from the exchange showed that the market index grew by 753.65 basis points to close at a fresh historic high of 154,489.9 points, representing a 0.49% increase from the previous day. Market capitalization increased by 478.37 billion naira to settle at the 98.06 trillion mentioned earlier. In terms of volume, Japan led the activity chart, accounting for 47.24% of the total volumes of trade, followed by Fidelity Bank 8.37%, WAPCO 5%, Access Corporation, and NASCOM. WAPCO emerged as the most traded stock in terms of value yesterday, with 25.95% of the total value of all trades on the exchange. TIP and PZ topped the gainers chart for yesterday with a price appreciation of 10% each. Two companies were trailing, ASO Savings as well, and then CAP, WAPCO, Mercure, and Champion. Market breadth slightly negative, recording 34 gainers and 36 losers. I will not take too much of your time on that because we need to save time to take enough comments and enough calls as always. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to be here. It's Friday once again, bargain day. As usual, the stock market is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Please make sure that you are investing patiently and knowledgeably so. Congratulations, everybody. We are firing on all cylinders as usual. Please go ahead on all platforms, like, share as we proceed with this session. YouTube family, please do well to like and continue to share. Let's have a great time together. And of course, every passing day, the daily live stream is uploaded on my YouTube channel. Now that it's weekend, you want to go back to rewatch most of them and digest all that we've been speaking about. Okay? Maobi will be my co-host if he's available. And then, of course, we also have him, Rehoboth, Luke, as our moderators. Thank you very much. Once again, we go on to your comments. Emiobo Sunday says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, Talk Time TV. Good afternoon. Charles, glad to have you here. Please, what stock should I buy today? That's a very blank question, but I'll give you a response. Let me just go on to see. I've always been talking about USCN at 68, and it stayed so long, at times touching 66. But now, looks like it has climbed to 70. Let's go and see. I also recently advised someone to buy TIP. And what do we have? TIP also jumping away. Give me a moment. I'll give you further updates. Now for USCN, it's at 71 naira 60 kobo. Whether or not it goes below 71 or 70, I can't tell. But there are 3.7 million shares of USCN bidded for versus 1.4 million on offer. Is USCN about to take a flight? So it's increasingly looking like USCN will no longer continue to stagnate where it has always been. Ladies and gentlemen, just before I came on live, I saw the result of NEM Insurance. And that makes NEM a good buy at 28.29. Well, as we speak, NEM is flashing 30 already. Will NEM fly away? Haven't touched 30 as we speak. We wait to see. But the truth is, NEM published a very good result. Giwo Concept says, good afternoon, sir. Please, what stock can I buy against next year? I need like 5 different stocks. Giwo, if you've been here all along, then you will go in and buy USCN. You will also buy Dangote Sugar. And you will want to take position in a stock like Aradel, Dangote Cement, and perhaps Bua Cement. Buy into the new year. No challenge whatsoever. Okay? Keep the comments coming in. Good day, Financial Queen. Financial Markets Queen. Appreciate your presence and consistency, Coach. Is Bua Cement good to buy today and at what price? Lakeside Bua will always be good to buy as long as it has not hit 200 naira per share yet. Not because it cannot be more than 200, but because most of us bought this Bua at 80 naira and 90 naira per share. To see it now at 181 naira, really interesting. Suddenly there are 2.2 million bids for BUA versus 640,000 offers. Price is up from yesterday's closing 177 naira to 181 naira. It's my pleasure, coach. You encourage me too with your consistency. God bless you for us. Amen and amen. And God bless you too. Okay, keep your comments coming in. Let's make this place bubble. 12:45 calls will be taken. Let's go on to YouTube and see your comments. Independently Tessa says, good day, coach. Good afternoon, coach. Please, is there a chance that Chams can go down further so we can add for the 1 million shares challenge? I do not think that you should just stand by and wish it goes down. From the body language, Chams is in a battle to remain above 4, and I think it's fighting that battle very well. MTN racing above 500, now 518 naira per share. I'm glad for that person I told to buy MTN and not to sell. I think he wanted to sell. I said, no, don't sell. Maybe you should put in bids for Chams at 4 naira, whether you can get. Today is Friday, but Chams is unrelenting. 6.7 million bids versus 4.8 million offers. Thank you very much. Aleshin Loye Leko, you and Alerted King have been the most sharers. I will contact TikTok to reward you for the excellent job you are doing. Thank you very much, Vic the Crew. Vic the Green, or I can't see the full names, but Vic the Great, thank you very much for those roses. Appreciate. Keep the on-screen actions alive and bubbly. Let's see how many people we can attract to today's live stream. Go on to the next comment on YouTube. Hello, coach. I sent you a message on your Instagram about the link, but you are yet to reply with the link. Emmanuel Chijoke, never mind. My apologies for all those unanswered DMs. I will try my best to respond, especially now that we are in the weekend season. So it gets better from here. Please give me some time. It's not easy. You know, when something is free, then you are almost going to be suffocated with all sorts of inquiries. So I'm trying my best. I'll respond to your unanswered DMs. Adedayo Ajilore says, hello, coach. I just filled the dividend mandate form and scanned to Veritas registrars for my Zenith dividend. Well done, Adedayo. Now the ball is in their court to do the needful. Don't fail to please feed us back with the updates when they respond and perhaps when you get paid, so others learn from your lessons or your experience. Good morning, coach, from Femi Oguni. God will continue to enrich you and your household with goodness and blessings. Thank you for all you do for this community. Thank you very much, Femi. I was waiting to see what you were going to ask, because usually the people in this community are so thankful a people, so appreciative. They will first thank you from the beginning to the end, then they ask their little question. In this case, Femi is not asking no question, just decided to be thankful. That's how wonderful you all are, and it encourages me to do more. Any thoughts on Presco Limited? Saw your story this morning. Seno Daniel, you saw the story. That's my thought on Presco. They are about to, start a rights issue. Presco is one for the future. There's a whole lot at stake and a whole lot of potentials still waiting to be explored by that company. It was about this time we were buying Presco 450, 475 and so on. I remember very well, some of us bought, and today it's at 1,004. But it doesn't look like a company that's done, because they've recently done certain expansions outside Nigeria, as stated in that video. All my thoughts are in that video. If you are interested in taking long-term position in Presco, please feel free to do so. Chidimma says, good afternoon, coach. I'm very new to the stock market. Please advise on what stock to begin with. I currently own none. Who is your broker, Chidima? If you are really ready, it will always be more beneficial that you understand how the stock market operates, so you make the best of decisions even after an advice is given. So I will advise that you request for the beginner guide video so you can use this weekend to go through it and get ready. But if you insist on buying any new stock now for the first time, interestingly, even the ones I'm used to recommending are now flying. For instance, I could have easily said, go ahead and collect some tip. But I would rather you buy tip at under 14 Naira for the moment. Currently, tip is at 14.10, and so there's a possibility that you could buy at under 14. Okay? All right, what a great coach, making my previous salary within 2 days on Nigerian stock. Smith Olus. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to make sense of your message. I guess you were typing it so fast. What a great coach, making my previous salary within 2 days on Nigerian Stock Exchange. I appropriate. All right, please reconstruct. I guess you are so excited you were in a hurry to type and share, and there were some typos. All right. Good afternoon, coach. What's happening about VFD rights issue? Well, VFD rights will be closing today. They have no time to waste. 10 Naira per share is the rights on offer. I'll check to see what the market price is right now. It's currently at VFD. It's currently at 11 Naira per share. So rights holders of VFD, enjoy your rights at 10. Okay? So VFD group rights issue closes on November. Oh, is it November? Oh, that must be my error. Okay, November, right? November. Okay. Hold on, I'll check again. I was wondering, how could it just happen so fast? Just a moment, I got those messages as well. Okay, absolutely, 1 month from now. All right, no tension, no hurries. VFD group, my error, withdraw that information. From where I saw it the other time, I think I saw October, must have been a typo. But ladies and gentlemen, VFD's rights issue actually closes November 24th, not October. So 1 full month before the right is closed. Thank you very much for that heads up. Appreciate. Coach, has tea price issue started, sir? Not to my knowledge yet. We're still standing by and waiting. The price is 50% of the market price currently. What a fantastic offer. Anybody who has tip, don't fail to take up your rights. Good day, coach. Please, did RT Briscoe pay dividend 2 times a year? No, Maxino. Hello, coach. I have 100K. Can I buy tip, vanilla lakes, and at what price? Messi Adepusui. If you are convinced, buy just one. I'll prefer you go with tip. 100,000, no need over spreading or over diversifying. Keep your comments coming in. Let's have a great conversation. Agatha Omori, good afternoon to you too. Ade Augustina says, coach, please, can I buy Flux Power? Is that for the US market, Flux Power? I'll need clarification on that. Or are you talking about plug? Universal insurance for 1 million challenge. Is it a good idea, coach? Or Ladapo Akim Tola Peter? Not bad at all. Only that it could get swallowed up in a merger, and then you suddenly don't have that 1 million shares anymore because stock price may reduce and so on and so forth. That has always been the reason I avoided the penny insurance for 1 million challenge. But if you are convinced universal insurance is okay, good morning, coach. Look into ASO savings. Full bid, no offer. For me, there's no need looking into ASO savings, PJ, because I don't run after flying stocks. If I tell you don't run after flying stocks, why would I now go looking for that flying stock? It's not available, it's not. And it will keep jumping like that until by the time it's now available is when people have made their money and they'll keep dumping on you. So what's the need, right? I'd rather find my way into a stock that is not so much of an attraction yet. And then after I'm done, it can start flying. It's been happening all over again. We saw Aradel sitting there for so long. We saw Dangote Cement sitting there for so long. Even Boa Cement sat there for so long. 70 something naira, 80 something naira, 90 naira for so long. Now it's at 180. So I'd rather go into such stocks. Look for another ones and get in there. USCN has been sitting there at 68 after touching 100 plus and coming down. 68, 66 for several months. Nobody was interested. So let's continue to kill that impression, that desire to chase what is reigning or what is in vogue. Otherwise, you will go into those stocks and find out you are the only one who just arrived late. The party is over. And there is nothing as bad as having such a feeling. Everybody dumping on you, you can't dump because you bought too high and then suddenly full offer, no bid, you are stuck. Thank you, coach. I made my 6-month salary within 2 days in the NGX. Are you seeing how powerful that is? The stock market can empower you beyond your imagination. So we grow our net worth here. 6-month salary gotten in 2 days of stock price movement. Congratulations, Smith Olus. We are glad to hear this kind of feedbacks. Okay? Good day, coach. I thought Access was supposed to release a result 22nd of October. What's happening? Official mobiles, that's Access Bank for you. I'm hearing rumors of the results being released and so on and so forth, but it's not on the NGX corporate disclosure website yet. So we never know. Maybe it's been released. We wait to see. Good day, coach. USCN or Boa Cement, Isiaka, Olaleko. At this point, I will say go for USCN if you already have Boa, or go for Boa if you already have USCN. But Boa may also give you a chance to still buy before it gets to 200. USCN may not wait. At that price, it is now 17 naira or so. Coach, what's the difference between rights issue and dividend of a stock? Rights issue is fresh offer of the company's stocks to existing shareholders at a usually discounted price from what it sells in the market. It is another way to recapitalize the company, raise funds to expand the business. So it's given at a ratio and at a discounted price. Why it is rights is because if you are not a shareholder of the company, you can't participate. So it's similar to a public offer, which is open to everybody. Old and new existing shareholders can apply. That's for a public offer or IPO. But rights is for only existing shareholders. Then another question about dividend, right? Dividend has to do with the reward you get for investing in a company that is profitable. Dividend is paid from part of the profit after tax the company makes. This is why we analyze companies and advise you ahead of time. This company is not profitable. Do not invest expecting dividend, because there's nowhere else to pay money from. You have to make profit, then reward shareholders. So what we try to do is make sure the money we invest in any company is justifiably done for us to receive reward in terms of dividend payouts. So it's part of the profits shared to shareholders. That's what dividend is. That's why it's given to you based on your share of the company. Your share is the volume of stocks you own in that company. So it's the reason why dividend is declared per share. 2 naira per share, for instance, Presco has declared another interim dividend of 10 naira per share. For every one you have, they give you 10 naira for it. So if you have 100,000 Presco times 10 naira, we are talking about 1 million naira. If you have 1 million Presco and they have declared 10 naira, for instance, now, that will mean 10 million naira. So now assume and begin to imagine that stock you bought 1 million shares in our 1 million share challenge 5 years from now starts paying 10 naira per share, or 10 years from now they start paying 10 naira per share. Every time they declare dividend of 10 naira, you are entitled to 10 million naira, because 1 million shares times 10 naira equals 10 million naira. And all that they will take away from your 10 million will be 10% of 10 million, which is 1 million naira. So net dividend that drops in your account will now be 9 million naira, because 10% of withholding tax on dividends has been taken from source. Interesting, isn't it? This reminds me of how much Presco was selling for a few years ago when they got listed, about 30 or 50 naira or something like that. I still recall Presco selling for 25 naira, people of God. Imagine someone bought 1 million shares. Just imagine we were already existing that time, even if there was no internet and all those things. And then you bought 1 million Presco. Listen, Presco is now worth 1,400 naira plus. 1,400 naira times 1 million. Is that not a billion? Hold on. In case you don't believe that you can actually become a billionaire in 10 years, just a minute. 1 million shares times 1,400 naira per share, for example. What do we have? 1.4 billion in one company. So should in 10 years, even if it takes 15 years, one of those your 1 million challenge stocks rises to 100 naira or 500 naira or 1,000 naira, that's you, a billionaire, straight up. You don't know the power of what we are doing. Just hang on there and keep doing it. Then we'll compare results in 5 years from now. Listen to me. I am in your life for life, if you care. If I've done this for 25 years and I'm sharing with you and you are enjoying it and you are following up, we will be here 5-10 years from now and be recalling how fantastic. Wow. Received Academy Press dividend yesterday. Gracias. Congratulations. Please, has NIDF paid dividend this month? Not yet. What can one buy as a new investor? I just opened Atlas. I have 500,000 to invest monthly. Jubril Esan, I think stated here earlier, a stock like UACN, still not bad. Wow, UACN goes to 72 naira already. 3.7 million shares versus 1.3 million bids. Do not miss out on a stock like Fidelity Bank. 19 naira 70 kobo, too cheap if you ask me. And this is how it happens. This same Fidelity will eventually publish their result, and then if it jumps to 25, somebody will start asking, is it still safe to buy at 25? The question is, now that it's 19 naira 70 kobo, what were you doing? Do not always stand by and be afraid and wait till a stock price starts moving before you buy in. You won't make so much money from the market with such a strategy. Aradel, 782 naira per share. Congratulations. I know that because I kept repeatedly stating Aradel, most of you have Aradel. Is Charms a dividend paying stock? Yes, they have declared that from 2025 they'll start paying dividend. That is from the 2025 financial year. So next year, when everybody else is declaring their full year dividends, we expect Charms to also pay. Somehow, some way, Cadbury has climbed also to over 70. I would have said buy Cadbury also. So if you are just starting out, now for that 500,000 person, Jubri Lesan, I think this is the time to just throw that money into GTCO. Everybody has taken their eyes off a stock like GTCO, and GTCO is at 92 naira per share. I think that's a good price, especially on a day like this. That's because GTCO has mounted about 12 million offers versus 4.4 million bids. So an opportunity to actually buy into GTCO at a very good price. Olaito on YouTube says, good afternoon, coach. What's your take on Tantalizer? Good fundamentals. Is it a buy, hold, sell? Actually, Tantalizers is in my 1 million share challenge for the fact that I am hoping the management eventually comes out with good results after maybe 1 year. They've already injected about 2.5 billion naira into the company. So that was a dead company receiving a lifeline. You know, money is the blood of every business. Just like humans can't survive if they take out your blood. Blood has been injected into that business. It now needs time to be nourished. You know, a dying person lacking blood, even after receiving the blood, will need some time for the blood to circulate and revive the person and get the skin and every other thing nourished. That's what is going on with Tantalizer. So you need a lot of patience, and if you have such, then you can patiently buy into Tantalizers and see what happens. We saw the results. I analyzed it here with us. It's still in loss, but I saw a change. There was a close of that gap. The losses were seriously minimized, and it means by next year it should come into profit. When that news emerges, we that have entered at 2 naira 30 kobo and so on will be very much relaxed as the rest of the market jumps and tries to struggle to get in at 4 naira per share. That's the way it's done. It used to be a stock that I will not touch, even with a long pole, because it was dead and buried. But since after new investors took over, and from the report I saw, I can tell that a whole lot of work is going on in the background. So that's it about Tantalizers. Coach, please, I didn't hear what you said about tip rights issue. I said the rights issue has not officially started, but everyone who has tip, get ready. If you are qualified for the rights, take up all your rights, because it's offered at a discount of 50% of the market price. Tip is 14 naira per share, but you have the rights at 7 naira per share, the best price rights issue I have ever seen. Good afternoon, coach. What's your advice on NEM insurance? Honestly, NEM has published a result which I intended to share with us today, because that result dropped just before I came on live. The first result will be uploaded today on the NGX, and it looks good, right? So I am thinking NEM is a good buy at the price it is right now. Should it be lower than that to make sense also? But I would rather 28 or 29 per share. Okay. Now I feel like I didn't buy more of Aradel. Hey, it's Kaka. We all have that feeling. And while we are still feeling so, Aradel just continues to fly to no man's land. Such is the kind of market that we are dealing with. When you have money and you see a stock not moving, you just feel like, well, don't you think it would be a waste of funds to put money in this stock? Well, while you are doing that, the stock still remains where it is. Then you deploy the funds elsewhere, and then only for the stock to decide, my time has finally come. Everyone is in that boat. Coach, I just made 6 figures in stock for the first time. Wow. I will hear so many good news from you guys. That's from GT. 6 figures for the first time in stocks. You ain't seen nothing yet, people. Just keep grinding. Just keep doing. And you will understand that Nigeria can be sweet. 6 figures for the first time in stocks, and somebody out there may be discouraging you. And I'm talking to somebody in the diaspora right now. Someone who has no knowledge about how the market works is busy discouraging you from investing in what others are making a kill in. Well, GT, congratulations. Good day, coach. Please, which stock should I buy with my 200K monthly? This question about monthly, you can't continue to buy a particular stock if the stock price is running away. And there are no stocks that stays on one spot per time. Maybe you can keep buying it at the same price for 3 straight months, or maybe 6 straight months. But if it's a good company, suddenly it will leave that initial price you started buying it at. Then you will look elsewhere. So the right question is, what stock can I buy now? And I want to invest monthly. Then it will now be up to you when the stock is mentioned to keep buying. If you started buying a stock at 17 naira and you keep buying after 6 months, it's risen from the 70 to say 100 naira. You don't necessarily have to continue to keep buying that stock, unless you check again and confirm that the prospects are still there and it's okay to continue to buy, right? That's the way to do it. So that the idea is you are deploying your money for maximum returns and not necessarily emotionally getting attached to a particular stock because you want to keep piling on that stock, right? Okay. Coach, please, I didn't hear what you said about tip. I think you must have heard me now. I guess those are repeated messages. Ade Augustina says, Coach, is Flux Power is still confused. Augustina. Coach, please, should I still keep buying Boa Foods? Does it still have any growth left? It's becoming expensive. This is similar to what I've just explained. Once you start having the feeling that, look, this thing is getting too expensive, I think I should look elsewhere, then that's fine. You don't have to continue to pile in on one stock because you initially started out buying that stock. So on that note, I have repeatedly mentioned stocks that you can just be buying, hoping that they stay on one spot. There are too many good stocks we have mentioned over and over. Sometimes you need to go back and check these videos that are being uploaded on a daily basis so that you save us some time to analyze other things, right? For a stock like USC, you can keep buying until it touches 90. And if you start now, I'm sure you would have gotten enough before it touches 90. Even at the 71 it is now, it's possible that it drops back to 70 or even under. But usually when it drops like that, people now get scared and run away. So these are the issues. I've mentioned Dangote Sugar. Considering the fact that NASCON is where it is, not because it is currently about the same value with NASCON yet, but if NASCON is selling for over 100 naira as we speak right now, then a stock like Dangote Sugar should be nearing around 80 naira per share. But currently it's at 60 something. That's a good buy. Buy GTCO, it's 92 now. As long as Stanbic IBTC continues to sell far above 100 naira, let's check what it is right now. Stanbic is at 111. GTCO should be selling around 100 naira or more. Zenith should have no business selling under 80 naira as we speak. But come February 2026, Zenith should be selling nothing less than 80 plus. Coach, we're on the way to hitting our target for the year sooner than expected. Official mobiles, that's what dedication, focus, and consistency does. I'm happy to be in this boat with you. We will all sail through. Yinka Gold says, hi coach, any hope of restoration of mutual benefit assurance? Yinka, how do you mean restoration? Is mutual benefits dead? Only a dead thing needs restoration. Good afternoon, coach. Please check your DM. I want to enroll for your mentorship program. Williams Udoka Precious. I hope it is for either 1 hour or 1 month, because I have officially scrapped 1 year, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months mentorship coaching program. Greetings, coach. Nice t-shirt. You're doing a great job. Thanks a lot. We are really making money this year. Absolutely. Mr. Chris, we are. So Williams, I will check and revert. Like I said, my apologies sincerely for my inability to respond to your comments, your DMs all along. So hopefully I'll be able to respond with the opportunity that the weekend offers. Okay? Thank you very much. Hello, coach. How will I know if I qualify for dividends? Ovisco. Every time dividend is declared, check. You will be told qualification date. That's what they call it. Qualification date. So the qualification date is the date approved by the company to pay you whatever dividend. If you own the stock on or before that date, then you qualify for the dividend. So following every dividend declaration is the qualification date. For instance, the dividend declared by Presco, qualification date was announced, I think 11th of November. Payment date also announced, I think 21st of November. Coach, please, should I still keep buying Boa Foods? I didn't hear you while on YouTube. Toby Loba, if it gets out of hand, I think if Boa Foods gets above 700, then you stop buying. And this all depends on how much you were actually buying the Boa Foods from the start. Okay? Good day, coach. Today I don't have any questions. I just want to say thank you very much. I'm grateful. Lucky, God bless. As one of the most appreciative people here as well. Always thankful. And I'm really grateful that I am in company of such people. You would think they don't have downtimes. There are times when the recommendations I made went down, boom, and they don't complain because their ears are on the ground and they are really watching and listening and seeing that nobody is perfect, but based on the experiences I've gathered all these years, no time will the stock remain on the ground forever. And I'm not running away, I'm here. So we will be here through the down times and the up times, but most importantly, we will celebrate much more up times, especially when we stay long enough. Most of the stocks you are seeing now, you are buying now, that are looking like they're not moving or they are down, give them time. As long as you have not bought garbage, stocks that do not have fundamentals, relax. We are trading time, remember? Patience, so just relax. Most of us think we are trading stocks. No, we are actually trading patience. Okay? Coach, please talk about CFD. Coach, can I top up Vitaform at the current price? Vitaform 92. Well, depends. If you like. Not bad. Okay, coach, check TNYA. Okay, my American stock people are unrelenting. They want to get in the mood and do something. For your information, I still haven't left Beyond Meat. Oh my God. Because we want to shut out those people who are trying to short the stock. And it's not over yet. That game is not over yet. So let's check. TNYA. What have you got for us? Ladies and gentlemen, we've already gone past 12:45 when the line should be open, and we already have 5 callers standing by. We will go ahead and take the calls right now. G-Girl, number 1, Zizda, number 2, and then there's a user with all sorts of phone numbers. I don't know if it's a phone number. Number 3. Let's go on with our first caller. Remember, keep your environments quiet and let's go. Coach, is Nako good for 1 million challenge or Saremen Iwasam? Nako is absolutely good for 1 million challenge. That means 1 million shares of Nako amounting to 124 million naira. Awesome. Hello, good afternoon. Tell us your name, where you're streaming from, and straight to your question.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
My name is Goodness. I'm calling from Cairo.
Glad to have you, Goodness, from Cairo, Egypt. Go ahead.
Coach, please, I want to first of all, I want to thank you for everything you are doing for humanity. Coach, I really appreciate everything you are doing.
I
Ever since
appreciate
I
your
come across,
efforts from Egypt as well. Go ahead. Ever since you came across, we're listening.
me.
Are you there?
Hello, Coach.
Yeah, we lost you when you said ever since you came across.
Yes, sir. Sir, please, my question is, okay, I said ever since I came across your channel, my life has never remained the same. Every day I don't miss your program. I want to appreciate you for everything, sir.
Awesome. Thank you very much. My pleasure.
So, Coach, hello, Coach.
Go ahead.
Hello, are you there, sir?
Loud and
Okay, my
clear.
question is, I bought my tip on September 1st. I don't know if I will be qualified for the right issue, so that any fund that enter my hand, I should keep for that.
Oh, have not confirmed the detail of that
Hello?
offer. We will confirm. Just keep tabs with us. We will confirm.
Hello?
The rights issue is not yet all officially out, so we will confirm
Hello,
when
sir.
it comes whether you qualify. Looks like she can't hear me. I think there's a problem with her reception, but if you can hear me, G girl, we will confirm. I haven't laid my hands on the documents yet. The rights have not also started. Perhaps when that official paper comes out, we'll be able to tell qualification date. I think there's a qualification date. Is it 1st of August? If you bought in September, then you will not qualify. Let's see, tip rights issue, qualification date. Okay, I can't lay my hands on that information yet. I'll let you know when I do so. All right, so that we can maximize the time, we go on to the next caller.
Hello, coach.
Zizka. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Name
Well done, sir.
you're streaming from?
Yeah, my name is Dapo. I'm streaming from Northern Ireland.
Dakpo from Northern Ireland. Okay.
Yeah, coach. Thank you. Since I met you last year, you have been a ginger to me. Thank you very much.
Wow, wonderful. That's a good one.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I want to ask you something. I have a first Oku. So my average price is 30 naira. So I'm thinking of I want to ask for your suggestion. So I'm thinking of selling it off to buy Fidelity Bank so that I can gain capital gain and have more shares, more stock in it in Fidelity Bank. What do you think about it, sir?
Well. Not bad a decision to make at this point. Also, reducing your exposure to banks. It's okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
I
you
really
very
appreciate
much,
it, sir.
sister. You are appreciated too. Next caller is someone with several digits as their user handle. Okay, YouTube family isn't getting sound, and this is really unsettling. Hopefully, it improves. Hello, good afternoon. Looks like this caller called in error. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? Next three callers are Roller, Valine, and Recycling. Arola is the next caller. Let's see how it goes. No audio on YouTube still. Okay. We'll try to see what we can do. Okay. Next caller, Valine. Hello, Valine, are you there?
Yeah, hello, coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please, could you speak a bit louder?
Okay. Firstly, I just want to appreciate you because I joined this wonderful family sometime around April.
Is
And
there a way you can take out the mouthpiece you are using and speak directly into your phone or something?
Okay, just a minute. Let me disconnect my earpod. Okay, is it much better now?
Absolutely, exactly what we want.
Okay, so sometime around April, I joined this wonderful family online, and from April till now, I can tell you I've made so much money from listening to you every day. Just like you always say, you are losing money when we are not listening to you or something like that. I just want to appreciate you. I'm calling from Port Harcourt, and I have a little question to ask, please. So
Okay, go ahead.
I bought Arade when Arade was 475. I bought so much Arade, but right now I'm having spare 3 million naira in my account, and I'm wondering if it's still okay to buy Arade at this current price.
You actually can buy Aradel if you like, one more time and forever hold your peace. But what's going to happen? Yes, what's going to happen now is Aradel will continue to advance. The
Okay.
actual valuation of Aradel is around between 800 and 1,000, and it could be more because of the new assets they bought. Talking
Yeah,
about
Renaissance.
that Renaissance deal, and they took
Yeah,
over that gas facility from Shell. Now,
yeah.
outside that particular business or asset, they were already valued at between 800 and 1,000 naira per share. So what you
Okay.
can do for yourself now is buy at the 700 before it gets to 800 and hold your peace. Why? You are now at a very great advantage because even if you buy at 700, considering the fact that you earlier bought at
Yeah,
400,
yeah.
you are averaging up. In the end, your average enterprise will just end up at 500 and something. So
Okay.
that gives you much more to have at 500 and something while you watch the boat sail to 800 and above.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Right?
coach.
To be able to find a way to get in before you eventually find it more difficult to buy. Because it's no longer going to come down to where you used to have it. Okay, next caller, recycling. Okay, I'm getting the reports everywhere that there's no sound on YouTube. Please, it's being worked on, and YouTube stream is a bit slow. But I'll need you to check now whether it's been resolved. Okay. All right, we missed that caller. Next caller, Dowsy Unlimited. Okay, these are not the kind of comments we want here, and you will not be made popular by mentioning your name at all. So you get kicked out of this place right away. Coach Tip or GT code, which to buy today? Pearly baby mama, go ahead and have yourself some tip. Come back for GT code later. Seeing that the offer for GT code is a lot, so it means it's not running anywhere. My coach, with 300K, what's your advice on Dangote Sugar or UACN? I think Isiaka Olalekon go for Dangote Sugar right now. Hello, coach. When will Champs rights issue be allocated? JA's no idea whatsoever. To take some months, as usual. Academy Press, Corner Hall, Veritas Cap, QTix, UPDC. Coach, can I what into this? Jojo, your message is incomplete. Lakeside, so we can go ahead with Tantalizer for 1 million challenge. Please reconfirm, sir. Yes, I am doing that as well. Coach, just to remind you about the silver video. Wow. Some people cannot forget certain promises. In any case, the video will be out today. Editing procedures are going on right now. So be rest assured that video on silver will be out, especially considering the fact that silver and gold experienced one of the biggest drops in one day in the last, I think 2 days ago. So usually it's not when everybody is running after gold you go and buy. If you had gone to buy during that frenzy, you are suffering a loss right now. I prefer to buy now that it has pulled back if I have to buy. Hi coach, what do you think about CWG for long term? Ajayi Felicia, CWG awesome, long term, excellent. At least current valuation should be around 25 naira per share, though it's been stagnating around 17 and 18. So if you are able to patiently bid and buy at under 18, then your long-term journey is surely going to be sweet. Where are the callers? Ikem Benzoic. Next caller. Coach, is Beyond Meat a good buy now? Or may you go? I think it's a good buy if you find it under $3 per share. Every time you see Beyond under $3 per share, I think it's a good buy. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Coach. Good afternoon, sir.
It's good to have you. Go ahead, name and where you're streaming from.
This is Ikem Benzoic from Norway, sir.
Thank you very much, Ikem from Norway. Go ahead.
Okay, Coach. There is some about 5 weeks ago, like let me say 3 or 4 weeks ago, there is one lady that asked a question concerning the U.S. market. She said, assuming that Optimus crashed, how do we recover our U.S. stocks? So you did not answer that question that day. You said, I think you will answer. You will make a research about it, then probably make a video on that. I don't know if you've answered the questions because I missed some of your sections, and I wouldn't know if you made a video about it or answered the question. So this
Okay.
is, yeah, that is just, sir?
I recall very clearly. Let me
Yeah.
respond. Okay, she's on the comments now, financial market queen. My response then was that all stocks are housed in CSCS. Just as we have CSCS in Nigeria, there's also CSCS in the US. So should any of these apps go under, the stocks are still safe because these apps have their affiliated stockbrokers in the US who provide the opportunity for it to be traded through the apps. So as much as we already know basic that the stocks are still safe, what I don't know is how our own regulators will handle it. And I said I was going to email SEC to confirm what they have put in place in such a case. And if I get an outcome, I will then do a video to educate the public about it.
Yes, exactly. That was what you said. That was exactly what you said. So that's my question. I'm asking if you've gotten a reply from SEC or you've made a video concerning that, sir. That's my question.
No progress from that day till now. So let's stay patient and wait for all of these things to happen. Then I'll do the video.
Okay, thank you very much. One more question before I go. Like, if I buy NIDF now, will I still qualify for their dividend?
NIDF dividend qualification, yes, I think you will qualify. I think so. Just a moment, I'll confirm. think the qualification date should be when did you buy your NIDF?
No, I haven't. I still want to buy, sir.
Qualification date is 27th.
Of this month.
Yes.
Okay. 27.
Payment date
That's
4th of November. So anyone who is still interested in NIDF, you have 3 days, and of course, there are 2 days before Monday. So Monday, 28th is the last day.
okay. 28 or 27. You said 27, sir.
27th.
So which is on Sunday.
Sunday. So you have only today to buy and be in the register. 28th, the register will be closed for
Oh my God.
purpose of relating payments.
Oh, that is okay. Thank you very much, sir. I have no other question. God bless you.
Thank you very much. God bless you too.
Okay.
Joshua, next caller. After Joshua, Dr. T, and then we have Danama. Let's go. Why is the audio on even Instagram poor? All right, I'll shut down Instagram, I'll shut it down and restart.
Hello, Coach. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, your name and where you're streaming from?
Okay, my name is Joshua, streaming from Lagos, Nigeria. Coach, I just want to say thank you very much for all the efforts you make towards us. I've actually gotten my Atlas accounts from Atlas already just now. And I just came up to tell you thank you very much. And I really do appreciate all you're doing. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you so very much, Joshua. Really appreciate you for taking our time to do this. Dr. T, next caller.
Hello, Coach. That was an error, actually.
An error? All right. We are still glad to have.
Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you.
My pleasure. Danama, next caller. Academy Press, Cornhall, Veritas, Coach, what price can we buy? Giorgio, please give me some time. Let me see if this call goes through. I hope your comment doesn't fly away. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Coach. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Your name and where you're from, and straight to the comments.
My name is Danama from Canada.
Thank you, Danama. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks so much. I started following you mid this year, and I know what I've made from your what you have been sharing. And you said earlier that, and you have been keep saying it, that if we are not following, we are losing money. Honestly, I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot before especially in the U.S. market. So since I started following you, I've been making a lot of money. Thank you so much. So my quick contribution to everyone on this group is, Coach is doing a lot for us, and as a result of that, Coach, I've already said that we are the director of our portfolio. So I see it stressful to Coach when someone will come and say, oh, I have 3 million, I want you to give me 2-3 stocks. I want you to give me this. So if you need a personal one-on-one, I think that should be where you should be asking that kind of question, because from your what you have been doing, I make decision of which stock to go and which one to buy. I don't need to come and make a call again and stress you to say, okay, I have 10 million, I want you to give me 2-3 stocks to buy. I think that is too stressful, and it's a personalized financial need. And I think if you need that, if you can't make decision from all we have been talking here, then you need to book for one-on-one.
I'm looking at the comments, Ganama, and I'm laughing. Somebody say, Kaka says, somebody has finally come to break the table. All right, thank you so much, Ganama. You are very correct, and we can only do what we can by God's grace. Anybody who really is interested can consult privately, but that's even limited. I struggle with time to do that. But it's even much more tailor-made that way. And I've decided, like I announced earlier, I've decided to eliminate every other long-term program because of time. Obviously, I can't manage people for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, all those things. So 1 hour, I will sit down with talk about whatever your need is, it becomes much more direct. But it's okay, not a problem. Whatever we can manage to deal with in the course of the live stream, we do that, including what we can advise on our platforms. But Danama, thank you very much for your contribution. Some people, especially when they are starting out, they are trying to make their baby steps, so they want to, be guided first. But some are smarter, some already experienced, they can work with any little tip and then they fly.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm glad for your success.
Thank you.
Now, I don't understand why, as far as Instagram is concerned, there is no sound, because there's nothing, nothing has been disconnected. I've logged out and logged back in. Instagram is having sound issues. YouTube continues to go off and on. Whatever it is, we will keep battling this thing. We will not relent. We will not give up. Okay, it's looking like YouTube sound has also gone off, so I don't know whether it has to do with the network connection. I don't know. Just per se, Abu Fahim and specialist. Next 3 callers. Let's go with, okay, one of them has disappeared, the one I was trying to call up, right? So we'll go on to the next, Abu Fahim. Glint is asking, what is the fair value of Ikeja Hotel? It takes a lot to determine fair value of a stock. Glint is asking, what is the fair value of Ikeja Hotel? It takes a lot to determine fair value of a stock.
You go they listen to me, no look like now. You gone, now you are the full talk. I did for you, Gidigba. I woke up.
Okay, I doubt if Fahim actually called purposely, so let him go and go on to specialist. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Coach. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're streaming from?
My name is Specialist, Coach. I'm streaming from the ancient city of Benin.
The ancient one.
The ancient, where the king is truly king, Coach.
Specialist.
Okay, Coach. Coach, I was trying to do comparison between African Prudential and UCAP, so I'll know which to collapse for the other. Do I have African Prudential? I have a UCAP as well, so I'm trying to see which I will collapse for the other. That's one. Then secondly is on this academic press. Do you think this is the time to? Though I bought academic press before. After the restructuring thing, I know you made mention of the fact that there's a point we'll have to wait for it to bottom down to before going in again. So I say I should also ask as regards that as well. Then, in terms of the brewery industries, Coach, which do you think will probably has a prospect for the long term, where one can also invest and relax while waiting for it to grow over time? So those are my
Brewery
questions, coach.
sector, as for the brewery sector, I know that the best two are Guinness and Nigerian breweries. But
Okay,
if those
okay,
two
coach.
are out of reach and you're looking for a cheaper option, then Champion is the next to take a long-term position. That's about the brewery question. As for African Prudential versus UCAP, African Prudential should be offloaded to UCAP. UCAP is the most important and the strongest of the two. Then for your other question, what was your other question again? Please unmute your mic and share with me the very top question. Can you unmute? Can you unmute?
Hear me, coach.
Yes.
Okay, so my other question was on academic press. You know, you said we have to wait for it to bottom down before going in. So I
Yes,
said, let me.
academic press. This is actually the time to get into academic press and then wait to see should there be any further drop in the price, you get back in also. You get
Okay.
more.
Okay, coach. Okay, coach. Thank you very, very much, coach.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The markdown has been done from 9 to what it is now. Sorry.
Okay, coach.
Good to go.
Okay, coach. Thank you very much, coach. I appreciate it. Greetings once again from Benin.
Yes, the ancient city. Thank you. Charles Brain is the next caller, then Amarillo, afterwards Kaduan. Get set, keep your environments quiet, and let's go. You know, now that it's the best time to buy a stock like Academy Press, some people will not, they will chicken out. I know. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there?
Good afternoon, coach. How are you doing?
Tell us your name and where you're streaming from.
My name is Charles. I'm currently streaming from Accra, Ghana.
Charles from Ghana. Let's go.
I'm calling to even inquire on this academic press of a team, but I want to buy it, but I don't know what I should bid for it right now because it's currently at almost a 7.8. I don't know what to bid for it. Should I bid on the market price or I should just?
What price are you seeing?
7 naira, it's kobo or something like that.
That's a good price.
So I should bid for it for 7 naira, it's kobo.
Considering today is Friday, don't bid 788. Are you using an app? It's not 788.
Okay, I'm seeing 725 right now.
Okay, the last price it sold for was 759, but I think you can actually bid at 725 or even 720 because Academy Press has only 94,000 bids versus 330,000 offers. That bottom level is here, 720 or 725. You should be able to get at that such a good bargain.
Okay, thank you, coach. And I want to ask about something else. During that Sterling Bank public offer, so I bought it, but I don't know. I've not seen anything on my portfolio. I don't even know about it.
Public offer does not land on your portfolio overnight. Takes time for allotment, takes months. So stay patient. When allotment starts, you will know, and you will eventually email your broker to dematerialize before it appears on your portfolio.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, coach. That will be all for now. Thank you for your advice.
Thank you. Amarillo, next caller. Hello, coach. What's the best price for NIDF today? JA's NIDF is looking like I just saw it selling at 113. Hold on, let me check. 113. Interestingly. Come back to or 112.90. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Coach.
Your name and where you're streaming from, and on to your questions.
I'm streaming from Spain. My name is Amarillo. Coach, I have a personal question to you. Because
Hello.
I normally hear you say at times you don't have the phone available. What are the normally techniques you normally do when the funds are available for you to now diving into those opportunities you mentioned before? I just want you to give me your own personal.
Amarillo,
Yes, sir.
I'm completely lost. Can you
What
find
I'm
me
trying to
again?
what I'm trying to say is this: at times when you give us this opportunity for us to enter some of these stocks, we are short of fund. And I remember sometimes you two normally said at times you ask us to buy at one naira so amount, but you two you may not have that fund available that time. So when we want to now go in, when the fund is not available, what are we going to do? Are we to go in exactly on that amount, or should we do?
This is why this community is a do-it-yourself club.
Okay.
All you need to do if a stock has run away, you look for the
Yes.
next available bargain, because we lay emphasis on entering at the right price.
Okay.
Why? The market can experience a slide anytime, and the best protection you can give yourself is a good entry price for whatever stock, so that you don't continue to go and buy a stock that has run away from the price you were being told to buy, and then a market slide happens just after you buy. That stock will not be spared, and if it suffers any decline, then you'll be in a loss-making position. So the idea is use your initiative. You know when the stock was mentioned and how much it was mentioned at. If it has run too far, then look for the next available boss and join.
Okay.
That way, you are always protected from any market slide, even if people are seeing losses. I can tell you without guidance, a lot of people who bought stocks this year would have been in all kinds of mess because of how the market pulled back at some point. And like I said, so many people were buying stocks based on social media posts. Two people called the same day talking about how they bought, the other one bought bitter glass, the other one bought, forgotten what she bought. But they were all stocks meant get a good power. Two stocks that have run away and will not amount to much, but social media blew it up because of how past performance. You don't buy stocks like that. You now look for what else will do something close to what you saw. That's the way to do it.
Thank you very much.
Thank
That's my
you.
question.
Kaduan, next caller. UACN, okay, I'm trying to read something someone sent there. Nicholas Opara is asking this question. Coach, please advise if I can sell my UACN to top up my Aradel before it gets to 800. Nicholas, it is not a sin to have UACN and Aradel at the same time. Don't sell your UACN. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, Kaduan. Is it an error that you called in? Kaduan must have called in error because she's a sound across around her, but she seems to be the one that listens very attentively. So we're not hearing
Hello,
anything.
coach.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you're streaming from.
Right. Good morning, coach. I am Benga and I'm streaming from Canada. Um, yeah. Thank you so much. I just want to ask a quick one. I'm trying to recover to get my Zenith dividend. So I mailed the Zenith. I made Veritas, and they are requesting for my CHN number or my CSCS statement. But I use I invest. But going through my profile on High Invest, I couldn't quite see my CHN number there on my profile. So I just want to ask, does my CHN number, because I have that of Atlas Portfolio. So does the CHN number, is it the same across all broker, or is just specific to each broker?
It's broker specific, and it really doesn't matter. If you have Atlas CHN, send Atlas CHN.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next caller, Chilamo. I have deliberately put off Instagram. I will relaunch Instagram again and see. Next caller, Chilamo. We're trying to connect with Chilamo. While we're trying to do that, there's so much up and down fluctuations in terms of sound, even on YouTube. It's really, really frustrating and distracting. Okay? Just keeps going off and on. Chilamo, are you there? Good afternoon. Instagram family, please confirm if sound has returned. I just need to be sure because there's nothing wrong with my systems and everything. Perhaps it's an Instagram issue. Okay, Chilamo failed to connect. We go on to the next. Ramon. Okay, Ramon is not connecting, so I go on to your comments. Nelly Okafor says, just a quick question. Go ahead with your question. We're here. Thank you very much, Financial Market Queen. Appreciate your empathy. The law says, good afternoon, coach. Can I sell my feed scene and buy charms? That's a big call to make. If you've made a lot of money in feed scene, yes. If not, hold on. Okay, I've got my feedback from Instagram. There's sound now. So it's the Instagram platform that had the problem because nothing changed with what I've been using here. So welcome back. Sorry for the hitches. Life is full of bumps and we just continue to soldier on. Coach, please, is 61 naira good to buy Dang sugar? At the last count, I think yes, but let me check to see what it is right now. Considering it's Friday, has it ever gone down? We will find out. Yes, someone also asked if what the best price for Ikeja Hotel. I think if you see it at 19 and below, that would be a good price. But then Ikeja Hotel is suddenly going on full bid. 96,000 offers 1.1 million bids. So let's check what's going on with Dang Sugar. That's it right there. Dang Sugar 64 naira per share. Okay, and there are 4 million bids versus 3 million offers. So 61 if you are fortunate, but from what we are seeing, still possible. Thank God the sound is back. Agatha Nkiru Omori, we are grateful to have you back. Hi coach, what's a good price for Dang Sugar? J.Ace. Dang Sugar currently 64, but I think 61.50 yesterday's price. Not too bad, but that will be difficult. That will really be difficult considering there are bids far higher than 61, amounting to more than 1 million bids already. Currently 64, so it will only get increasingly difficult. David Austin is asking, how do you see Stanbic ETF 30? Actually, Stanbic ETF 30 used to be my best and only recommendation when it comes to ETFs in Nigeria, but it's suffered some decline and maybe currently at 500 naira has bounced back. I remember it dropped so low to 200 and something, so it's currently at 500. There are more bids than offers. I don't even understand the sense in all these ETF things. If you know enough about stocks, I understand that they want people to be safe, starters have some ETFs because they give you some stability and safety, but they are not immune to crashes. So it's currently at 500. It remains the best Nigerian ETF. If you are happy with it, you go in. 52 weeks high is 590. 52 weeks low, 252. I would rather be buying around 300 whenever it drops that low. But if you are happy with 500, go ahead. Hi coach, I have 1 million. Is it good for me to buy NIDF since I have none, or use it to compound my charms? Prince Olamoto. Well, if you think that you should have NIDF, why not? Buy NIDF, start taking your quarterly dividends and enjoy the flow. Okay, I will lay more emphasis on the Instagram users now because they've been cut off for a while. So I am Chinwe, says, coach, please, FTN Cocoa, hold or sell? Sell. The fundamentals are not fantastic yet. How do you see FCMB Public Offer, sir? J. Newton Creative. I think at 10 naira, that's a fair valuation. You can buy if you have patient funds to wait for at least 1 year plus. Coach, how do I get tip right? Agatha, tip will eventually send the circular and you can then request for the rights issue form from your stockbroker. Hello coach, please, okay, I've responded to that. Please coach, is NGX group stocks a solid stock to hold for long term? Yes, actually it is. All you need to do is find a good price to enter. It used to stagnate for so long, around 25 and 30, before sometime this year it picked up very fast and started running. Let's see how much it is right now. Maybe it should be around 60 now. NGX group, that's what we're talking about. It's currently at 58. Not too bad to take a long-term position, a very long-term position. Perhaps that's because there are 3.2 million bids versus, 3.2 million offers versus 729,000 bids. So the offers are more than the bids, meaning you can buy as low as 57, 70, 57 naira 70 kobo or something. MTN continues to fly, 522 naira per share as we speak, gaining 12 naira for the day. Pearly Baby Mama says, coach, sell or hold ETI to buy UACN. Sell and buy UACN double times. Next caller. Oguniron Gabriel. I think it's Gabriel. Is it Gabriel? Hello, Oguniron. Are you there? Are we connected so we can fly? Oguniron, are you there? Fortunately, sound problem on YouTube. I guess we will just on YouTube as this is not working yet. Oguniron is somewhere, I don't know where, but some machines are working, so let him go. Livestock something. I'm sure it's not livestock feeds. Hi coach, should I sell Unilever for Dam Sugar or UACN? They okay. Please don't sell Unilever. Unilever is in the same sector with these two, fast-moving consumer goods. And Unilever is actually a leader in this business, though UACN may just overtake it. But you never know what happens. Unilever will still want to dominate. Rather seek fresh funds to get into Dan Sugar and UACN. Patience says, good afternoon, coach. Kindly advise if Guinea Insurance, RT Briscoe, Regalins, Prestige are good for a long time. Why are you targeting penny stocks like these? I want your portfolio secured very well. So I would not advise that you surround yourself with penny stocks all over the place, unless you already have some very good growth stocks, solid blue chip stocks, because you need to defend yourself against market crashes. And if you just pack all these stocks and put in your portfolio, the slightest market slide will eat a lot of your portfolio valuation. So I'll rather pick two from these. Maybe Prestige and RT Briscoe, because the rest are also insurance pennies. And amongst the three, Prestige is supposed to be the strongest of the three insurance companies. Benga Olatunji, next caller. Coach, can I go for first Holco with price falling? Isaac Oluwashino. Let's see how low the price of first Holco is falling. It recently jumped to 34. It's now down to 32. Okay, not too much. I'll rather you go in at 30 if it ever drops that low. Don't be quick to jump in. Hello, good afternoon. Are we on to Benga Olatunji? Good afternoon, Benga. Okay, Benga may be meditating at this point. So we go on to week. After week, we have specialist again. Hello, week. You there? Hello, Wiggs. Okay, Wiggs is so quiet. Maybe she called an error. We'll go on to the next specialist. Ebony Black says, hi coach, do you think Aradel will retrace at some point back to 600? I don't think so at this point. Actually, knowing from hindsight that this saw Aradel is employed will be the result of the anticipated fantastic report.
Oh, God. All those money when I just say buy motor 2016.
Okay, somebody is crying about how he should have invested the money in stocks. I didn't want us to look like gossips who were, eavesdropping to hear. But can you see? Somebody is shouting. He was the one who called in. I was asking a few questions about selling African Prudential to buy UCAP. And you see, he's really regretting. Say, oh my God, all those mottos. Well, I didn't want us to look like we are eavesdropping. We are responsible people. But it's good. I like us to know that there's a strong effect in what we're doing. People are having an inquest, personal inquest. That is, you are now investigating yourself. And, Emeka Everest says, you for leave, I'm coach. Oh, so you like gossip like this? Yeah, He has been standing by there, and I was wondering, did he forget? Did he make a mistake, or did he forget something? I just left him knowing we just spoke. So he called in error, and we can feel the pain in his voice. He was talking to himself. He's right now, specialist is disciplining himself personally. That's the effect of what we are doing here. You can't get it wrong anymore, for God's sake. It's not possible. You can't make money mistakes again. Being in a place like this, you can't. Especially when you see what you can miss, you can't, sir. You can't. Specialist says, please coach, I have a what to share. Okay, specialist says I have okay, let's have him. Specialist, we'll have you. Let's hear from Iferenit. After Iferenit, everybody listen up. Specialist says he has something to say, even though perhaps he didn't know we had picked. You know, I thought he called in error. Hello, good afternoon.
Let's go. Let's go to school.
Hello, good afternoon.
Where's this brush? Here, brush.
Iferenit has called in error. Sounds like a good dad. He's communicating with his little child, and she's a girl child. I think they have a good rapport, right? Exemplary, I must tell you. Somebody agrees with me there, yeah? Okay. So let's hear from specialist. He was very livid at himself. Didn't know that we had already picked. And he says he has something to tell us. Hello, good afternoon, specialist.
Hello, coach. Good afternoon, sir.
Just now, when you were lamenting, we heard you lamenting.
Coach, I was actually, I introduced my younger one to your page. So she was online. So she called me on WhatsApp. So we were just discussing. And I was trying to just share my sad experience with her. She was the one I was talking to on call. So I told her because I was just lamenting. I said, oh, if only I had met coach early enough. Because I bought my first truck in 2016. That was the story I was sharing with my younger one, that it was just so painful that trying to see how one can diversify portfolio. I bought my first truck 2016. I bought another 2019 or 2018 or so. So I was just telling her, I said, today, those trucks are gone. There's nothing to write home about. And I was like, looking at the amount I spent in buying them in 2016 and comparing the price of Okomuas at 2016, comparing 2019. So I was just lamenting, and I was telling her that, look, thank God that finally I met you, and that is a life-changing story for me, and a story I will share to everyone whenever I have that opportunity. That, look, for my 1 year plus, I've been able to see what actually has, how my portfolio has grown. And I was like, thank God I met you. So I also introduced that, though she tried opening an account with Atlas, but they're having issues with the BVN. Say whether iCloud, BVN, iCloud, something. So that's what she was also complaining to me. I said, let's just keep trying. She should get across to Atlas. Let's see how the issue can be resolved, so that at least she can also be able to get the light of day. And then while we're also discussing, she also brought her fiancé issue and was like saying, I was like also trying to introduce him to let him join coach life section and also learn. And he's saying that one only likes to see his money in the account those kind of people that will every morning they open their bank app and they'll check their account. Hey, I have 10 million there. Okay, it's still here. So that's the issue we are just sorry, coach. Family issues. Eventually, your class brought family issues up. So that was what actually happened. So
thank you so very much, specialist. Now, you see, we thank everybody up, we're laughing, and I know that we got something from it. As hilarious as it sounded, as interesting as the story you are sharing now, I am always of the view that there's always a lesson in everything. I'll engage you. You bought that truck, and in your feedback now, you said if only you had bought a Como oil, right? 2016, how much was it spent to buy it?
I think everything I spent in that truck was about 2.4 million.
All right. I will just assume it was about this time, February. I don't know what month. What month was that?
Yes, it was exactly in February. I went to Lagos to buy the truck in February 2016.
I just mentioned February, and it was February 20.
It was in
Okay.
February.
No wonder they say perfect case, because I've just placed my chart on the Como as of February 2016, 30 naira per share, and you spent how much? 2 point what? We are learning.
2.4 million.
There's a strong lesson in this thing. That's for me. That's where after we finish laughing and everything, 2 point what?
2.4 million.
2.4 million. Assume you wanted to do that and then you came to the live session in a way. There is no better thing than perfect timing, honestly speaking. So God just made sure you don't waste your money just when it started arriving. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, let me prepare your mind. In this community, every November is our goal setting month. Prepare yourselves. We are not just running helter-skelter, not knowing what to do, following the wind. No. November is our official goal setting month. Everybody needs to start planning and setting their 2026 goals from now. Don't be like those people who do New Year resolution, 1st of January. Resolution is completely different from goal setting. So prepare yourself. What is your 2026 goal? From next month, start setting it. I'll take us through a few sessions on goal setting during the live streams so you can organize yourself and be more intent and purposeful for 2026. There is a whole lot to benefit, and anyone who sets goals and sticks to it, especially with the daily live stream happening every day here, you will hardly miss your target. You are almost always going to be amongst the most successful for the year. So we don't set goals in January, we set goals from November. Review and reorganize and reschedule and revise in December. From January 1st, the whistle is blown, we start flying with our goals. If you do New Year resolution, find out by February they have broken the resolution. I will show you how to set smart goals. Okay? There's a whole lot. You are in for a whole lot. These are the ways I made it, and that's what I'm trying to share with you. I was 37 years old when I built the 4-bedroom duplex I live in now. 37, 4-bedroom duplex, standard, with lawn and paving. 37. It's increte pavement, not interlocking. Increte. At that time, it costed a lot. 2 full plots of land. I already envisioned it, that my children will not injure themselves on increte pavement, so I must have a grass lawn. 2 solid plots. 37 years old. You can pick something from what I'm saying. This is not pride. This is infusing something into you. Don't think you are too young, and don't think you don't have enough. There was a time my salary was 60,000. My first, the one that has voice and audio issues. So never mind you will get the full details from the YouTube down, the TikTok download, okay? So if you missed any part, you're on Instagram, on your YouTube, please, this is why you need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. The whole idea is we don't miss out on anything. We were only on TikTok, right? But now we're on various platforms, so should anyone fail, we have a backup to still produce the video and upload on YouTube. You've been amazing. The feedback has been wonderful, very refreshing, very encouraging. Let's go again next week. Have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. See you again Monday, same time, 12 noon to 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Until then, this is me saying thank you so very much and have a lovely weekend. Not to forget, Atlas Portfolios was in the house responding to comments. You are highly appreciated for all your labor in ensuring your customers, your clients are taken care of. Bye for now. I love you all. You are simply amazing.